Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared, be brave, grit your teeth, and have a great time in the company of the estimable Mr. Andrew Walker!
Well, I'm very glad to see that Andrex have finally challenged Europe. You know, they've come out into the open. They're not afraid, damn it. They've come out and they've said, Europe, spill whatever you like. Spill it, go on, spill it, damn you, spill it all. Lager, gravy, whatever they drink in Czechoslovakia, spill it. And I, Andrex, well, not me, Andrex, but Andrex the thing, will come and clean it up. He'll come in a helicopter with a woman, and it'll suck it up. Andrex is so powerful that if you leave one in your house, you'll develop a horrible skin complaint because there's no moisture in the air at all. It's gone. The thing with Andrex is in that advert, they have this bit where the woman says, "Look how strong it is," in some foreign language, and she goes, "Boing," and she's got a jug of white wine on this piece of wet toilet paper. Now, you know, it threw me, I have to admit. I was putting some shelves up at the time, and I didn't have any wood. And I thought, I know, it's pretty. I've got some toilet paper, and I put it on, but it was dry, you see? I said to my girlfriend, "So you got any coffee?" And I was just slapping it on the wall, like, slapped it on. It was beautiful. Books, videos, stayed up for seconds. Seconds! Brilliant. I was watching Richard and Judy today. I'm an expert on Richard and Judy, because I'm a student. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. I'm doing a second degree now. And I'd like to do a third degree, but unfortunately they're too old. They're not interested. Forget it. I'm sorry. No, I am actually a student. I'm an expert on Richard and Judy, and I've been measuring Richard and Judy, well, on the TV screen now for 4 or 5 years, and I've come to the conclusion that Richard is definitely getting taller and thinner, and Judy is getting smaller and fatter. Now, well, yeah, you know, you've noticed this too. I have to admit, it's a funny thing. It is a funny thing. Now, I've thought about it. I've thought about it a lot. I've come up with the theory that Judy, not Judy, I don't know who Judy is. Judy has put on a lot of weight recently, so much so that she's developed a gravitational field. So, not a big one, big enough to bend space and time. If you ever watched a Good Morning, you'll know that time definitely does bend around Judy, but she's there now. Richard, he's always sitting next to her. The gravitational effects are pulling him now. It's pulling him into like Saturn's rings, eventually. There'll be this long, thin Richard, woo, and a big, fat, solid Judy in the middle. I was advertising for 2 flatmates, and I got the Hulk. But of course, he's Dr. Bruce Banner as well, so he did fulfill the requirements. He's a non-smoker. I said, "Come in," you know. Now, you think Bruce Banner, you know, expert in gamma ray physics, something, you know, genius, marvel of the Farah Slack world. He is a fantastic. You think it'd be handy to have him around your flat, you know what I mean? "Oh, Bruce, the kettle's broken. That's interesting. I'll just bring up this gamma ray generator and see what happens." You know, he's a competent scientist. But the Hulk, on the other hand, he's a pain to live with. He never does any washing up. Now, the thing is, I wouldn't mind if it was ordinary, but it's Hulk washing up. Huge knives. Huge jars of jam. Gooseberry, of course. Now, the thing with the Hulk, well, anyway, I got tired of this. I got tired. I thought, I'm going to get Bruce. I'm going to get him. I know how to get him. He'd just come back from Farah, the shop. Let's say it was Millets, right? For those of you who don't know about Farah. He comes back from Millets, and he's got his Farah slacks on, nice tweed shirt. You know, he's looking all right. He's going out for the night. He's got a date. And he comes in, and I was tired of him not doing the washing up. I said, Bruce, the woman you're going out with tonight, I've been with her. And he went, oh, that makes me angry. And I said, "That's not all. You're a specky git." And he went, oh, that makes me angry. I said, "That's not all. Range to the crap." And he went, oh. And he said, no, you know what you're doing. This is a new ship. My slacks, gone. Now, you wouldn't laugh if you saw it, believe me. Now, the thing is that you might think it's a bad idea to get the Hulk annoyed. Shall we say, you know, there's a Hulk, he's really pissed. this up. He's lost all his nice clothes. You know, he's annoyed. What do you do? What do you do? Well, it's simple. I run into the bedroom, I put on a little dress and a wig with some ponytails, and I come out with a bunch of flowers and say, "Will you be my friend?" It falls every time, and Hulk goes, Bruce comes in saying, oh dear, how those flowers, where did these come from? You know, raise his rent. It's been a hard week. I've been thinking about electroconvulsive therapy. I know I have. I mean, not for me, but it's very interesting. There was a conference this week on electroconvulsive therapy here in Edinburgh. And it was fascinating, and they talked about the history of electroconvulsive therapy. Now, personally, I'm very interested. There's a dark secret inside electroconvulsive therapy. I mean, let's think about it, all right? Let's think about it. Someone's down, and somehow they worked out if you electrocute them, they want to leave the mental hospital. Simple as that. I think that's easy to explain. Maybe not. Now, the guy who started electroconvulsive therapy, apparently, the guy who started it up, he was a doctor who had practiced his entire life by electrocuting frogs. Depressed frogs. Seriously, he's a French doctor, of course. Bloody muddle-paw Tillo, French doctor, and he'd been electrocuting depressed frogs, and funny, after a couple of shots, these frogs would say, "Oh, I'm so jolly," and off they go. Back to the pond, to have a happy life, normal life. Someone said that to you, didn't they? So there's, you know, and this guy, now I don't believe that, I'm sorry, I think what really happened was there was a doctor, and he wanted to get home and see the big match, you know what I mean? But he had this depressed guy in, and he wasn't getting any happier, and he was thinking, "Oh, sorry, I'll electrocute him." To his surprise, the bloke says, "Oh, I feel a lot better now. I'm normal." And I think, apparently electroconvulsive therapy is very big in South American prisons. People get very depressed in South American prisons. So, I don't know why. They get it even if they're not depressed. Sorry, they're so kind in South America. Oh, what a lovely day. Oh, what a lovely day. Oh, what a lovely day. Day. You know. Personally, electroconvulsive therapy, it's a bit like saying in Iraq, for example, if you steal something, you get small projectile rock therapy. In America, in California, if you murder someone, you get a small pill of cyanide in a glass therapy. It's all therapy. It's all therapy. It's great. It's not as bad as Therapy the band, let's face it. So,